Okay, now we're getting into the trig. So, this is pretty recent stuff. So graphing in degrees, remember to find your period. It's 360 divided by b. So for the first problem, you would go 360 divided by 2. I don't know why I'm doing it way over there. Mercy. Would be 180. And we're going to multiply that by a fourth. And that would be 45 degrees. So every 45 degrees, something important happens. So I'm going to go 1, that's 2. 1, that's 2. So if that's 1, 3 of those should be 180. So 1, 2, 3. Doesn't need to be perfect, of course, but you need to be on somewhat right track. So just every 45 degrees, and I'm only going to do one graph. Sine starts at 0, then we go to 1, so we're multiplying by 2, 0, negative 2, 0. Whee! So this, I'm going to make my 1 a little bit smaller. So let's see, 1/2, so it'd be 360 divided by a half, which is 720, times a fourth, which of course is 180. So if that's 1, 3 of those is 180. Then double that is 360. Then, oops, I forgot the 1. Then double that would be 720. This would be 540. So, cosine is 1, 0, negative 1, 0, 1. Now I'm going to move everything up 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So now we have graph in radians. Radians, the period is 2 pi divided by 2. So, divided by b. Got ahead of myself. Sorry about that. So here I would go 2 pi divided by 4 is pi over 2. Then you go a fourth of that, which would be pi over 8. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Now 3 of those is pi, so 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's your pi. So there's pi over 2. So pi over 8. Then you go 2 pi over 8 would be pi over 4. Then 3 pi over 8. So here we go. Sine is 0, 1, 0, negative 1, 0. We're going to multiply everything by negative 3, so it's 0. 1 times negative 3. 0 times negative 3. Negative 1 times negative 3 is 3. 0. So let's look at this one. Notice this doesn't have a period change. So the period would be 2 pi. So if this is 1, 2, 3, there's your pi. 2 pi's. Then we have pi over 2 at the beginning. 3 pi over 2. I need to multiply cosine by 2, so cosine normally starts at 1, goes to 0, negative 1 times 2, 0, 1, so times 2 would be 2. Then move everything up 2. So I'm shifting everything up. So that wasn't bad. Now we have some trig, sine of 120. Remember how we do it? 120 is in the second quadrant. Sine is positive in the second. And the reference angle is 60 degrees. And the sine of 60 is square root of 3 over 2. Cosine 360, 360 is all the way around on the axis, so we pick a point. That's 1, 0. Cosine is x over r. X is 1, so it'd be 1. So now, with the radians, if you just want to switch it to degrees, because that's a little easier for you, that's okay. To switch, 180 is the same as pi. So just change this to 180. Divide by 4 is 45. So this would be tangent of 135. So that would be in the second quadrant. Tangent's negative in the second quadrant. Reference angle is 45 degrees. Remember, the reference angle is made with the closest x-axis and the terminal side. And a tangent of 45, most people remember, is 1. So the answer is negative 1. Sine, 5 pi over 6. Pi is 180. Divided by 6 is 30. So this would be a negative 150. So that would be in the third quadrant. Sine is negative in the third quadrant. And the reference angle is 30 degrees. And the sine of 30 is a half. So, woohoo, we got 2 new videos tonight. I may finish this up tomorrow. We'll see. Have a good day.